Hey, what's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85. Boom will be joining us shortly. I figure I'd go ahead and start since I was a couple minutes late yesterday and the Facebook duel was kind of messed up yesterday, but everything should be set up right for today. So last night, if you missed it, we had Robin Sidney on from the Evil Bong movies, Ginger Dead Man, and so on. Thanks to everyone who came in last night to the show. There's some really good questions, and I see the replay is doing really well too. So if you've watched the replay, hope you've enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun last night having Robin on. Hopefully, we might have Charles Band come on sometime in the future. So that'll be a fun show. We'll keep you posted. Let me just check Facebook here. I think it's dual streaming. Let me see. Just check it here. Hope everyone's had a good weekend so far. And Boom's just waiting on her computer loading up, so it'll just be a minute or two. So tonight we're just gonna talk about movies, what's going on in the horror community. It's an open stream, so if anyone wants to come on and chat with us, I'll send you a link. I did give some links to some people, so I'm not sure who's gonna want to come on, but just let me know. You can either leave a comment right now or message me, and or someone might just pop up out of nowhere. So we'll find out what's going on. So let me just double check here. And how's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. Make sure we're live on Facebook. Yep. All right. So we are doing good. But let's see. So yeah, I was saying probably have Charles Band on later. The subtitles are coming up. That was funny. I was like, what's going on here? I'm reading myself now. Besides talking to myself, I'm just reading. So, got my trick or treat shirt on. All right. So we got a few people watching. Oh, and here's Boom. Okay. Why aren't you adding? No, I don't want to just. Hold on. Add to stream. Okay. I don't know why it's not adding. It's add to stream. Okay, that was weird.
What's that?
Well, I kept trying to click on it, and it was like saying remove ad, and I'm like, "There's nothing to remove. You're not even on yet." So I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. So, how's your April Fool's Day been?
Oh, I didn't even realize. I did get fooled of one. I saw something about um, Robert England was going to play Freddy one last time.
That'd be nice.
So I did get fooled once.
Ah, that was great. The Spookala website, they had a joke. Cocaine Bear is going to be a guest. They did like a whole little guest announcement saying how from
Oh,
Cocaine Bear.
I saw something about, but it was a different con. It wasn't Spookala. It was something else. I think it was Kentucky or something. I don't remember what it was.
Wait, what was it that it said? That was funny. Let me go to their page. Like it said from Cocaine Bear from the Revenant and some other stuff. Let's see who's sending me a message here. What the heck is that? I'm gonna decline that. Some weird random Instagram message. Like I thought it was someone that like maybe wanted to come on the show or whatever. And it's like a forward, like it says Henry, but then at 804 it says Amy.wifey. Hey, are you there? I saw you follow some popular models. You should check out Amy. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to block. There we go. All right. And let's see. Oh, but what was saying? Any after effects of the tornadoes?
I drove around a little bit, and we just got back from going to the grocery store. Um, I didn't see anything around here. I've seen some people post videos of like in Illinois that looked like it hit there a lot worse. Like nowhere near like my hometown, but close to it a few times.
Oh.
But I did see there was, I think the next town over got hit from us. So it did get kind of close to us. Probably why the sirens went off like 5 times at least while we were down there.
So here it is. Photo ops for Cocaine Bear will go on sale on April 20th at 4:20 p.m. for $69. Then purchase your tickets. And so I made a comment saying, so let me guess, there's only 666 available because they got
The one I
420.
saw, they called the bear Pablo Escobar.
It says, guest announcement. Spookala is excited to announce Cocaine Bear will be joining us this June at the World Equestrian Center in Ocala, Florida. You may know Cocaine Bear for his mini roles in films such as Cocaine Bear and Cocaine Bear. He also plays roles in Brother Bear, Ted 2, The Revenant, Milo and Otis, and many more. Happy April Fool's Day. Go purchase your tickets. And then it's got a picture of a couple of the scenes in Cocaine Bear. But actually, you know what though? Like, if they actually rented out like an 8-foot stuffed bear and just put white powder on its nose, I'm sure people would pay $20 to get a photo with it. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, if they actually got an 8-foot like stuffed bear for a photo op, I guarantee people would, like, even though they did it as a joke, I'm sure they could make money off that.
True.
So I should message him and be like, dude, you should take a poll and see, like, if you rented out an 8-foot stuffed bear and put white powder on its nose, people would pay $20 to get a picture with it. Just to say they got a picture with cocaine there. Let's see. Hello, Katie. How are you? Did you want to go ahead and come on? Right. You're welcome to. Yeah, so Cocaine Bear, I'd totally pay $20 to get a picture with a 8-foot bear. I mean, don't you think that would be a good idea, even though they did it as a joke?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, my mom was saying she heard the sirens and she watched some videos of the aftermath and storms.
I heard the sirens on the stream.
Yeah. So I saw also Rob and Rebecca, they went ahead and they marked themselves safe from the tornado. So I guess they were near the area, or so at least they're okay. But yeah, there were storms all over, I heard, and yeah, so it's like everything's hitting. It's crazy.
Okay, there we go. Put a bunch of links in chat for people interested in any of that. I got the merch store for this channel, the merch store for my channel, the Spotify link, my Etsy, my YouTube, because I don't get advertised very much, and my TikTok as well.
All right. Yep. Put it all in there. So I guess, did you need me to resend the link, Katie, or are you going to click on, I think it was in the community chat, but if I need to send it again, I will.
Like community chat.
Let's see.
What's a community? That's community chat.
Oh, it's a chat on Instagram. Let's see. Do I need to copy that anyway? I don't know if I think I might delete the email. You could probably just even put the link in here. I mean, I don't care who clicks on it. We can always block them if they don't want, you know. Let's see.
I don't know about doing that, but I don't know about that.
We'll leave it on there for 2 minutes. Click it if you want. So, but anyway, what's been going on, Boom?
Yeah, not a whole lot. After the storms, we just played some Mario Party for a while. We've been playing a lot of Mario Party since the kids are here.
Okay. Which one? The like first Mario Party or what?
Yeah, I think it's the first one that's on Switch.
Okay. It had. Oh, I know. Hobbs had posted a video. Mr. Bones. He's at 910. He's trying to push it to the 1,000, and they're doing a Halloween Ends digital code. So I know if you go over to Bones's page, subscribe, and then I think the end of the month they're gonna pick do like the wheel, so that you can win Halloween Ends on 4K. Ooh, something that went off again there.
Right.
All right. So yeah, I was catching up on some shows. I watched some non-horror shows. I don't know if you watch 911 at all. I was watching the Texas one, catching up. What else? I still got to watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I started it, didn't go back to it. I'll probably do that. I watched so long, I had to break it up because I had fallen asleep during it. Avatar: Way of the Water. That is like the longest freaking movie. It's like 3 hours and like 18 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah, I was like, no, I can't do this because I had fallen asleep early or in the week, and I woke up like about probably like 2 in the morning, but I had like enough sleep in between. So I was like, I'm going to start this. I'm watching it. Come about 2 hours. I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm going back to sleep before work. I can't watch this. I can imagine being in the theater for like over 3.5 hours with like trailers to movies and watching that. Like, I just couldn't do that. Too long. I remember going to see Titanic. That was long enough when that came out. What other? Did you find any other links or anything, or what?
I just put my Facebook page in there. I've been trying to get that, so I have all the links to everything on there. But I don't have any followers yet, so I just figured I'd put that in there.
All right. Yeah, what I found out, I talked to this woman. I forgot how it came up, but I mentioned the show, and she said that, and the merch store, and she said that like she does like business stuff, and she was saying, you should try to get like a QR code for the merch store, so that way, like if we can have it on our phone, if anyone like they can scan it to their phone. I was like, I'm gonna look that up, so that way we can.
Yeah, I don't know if this does that or not.
So, yeah, it said like to get a QR code, link it up. So I might just go to YouTube and check it out. See if we can do that, because that'd be great. Be at work and just hey, check out the merch store. Forget if there was like a QR site, but I think I'll do
I
that.
do have the link as set as the House of Horror podcast creator/spring.com. So I at least have the link as the name on this one. I screwed up on mine and I didn't get a custom link on mine because I was doing that one first and I didn't realize I could do it. Mm-hmm. Now it won't let me fix it. So my link is not custom, but when I made the House of Horror podcast shop, I was able to do a custom link. So we do have the House of Horror podcast link anyway. But I don't know if I can make it. I don't see anywhere I could do that, but I'll look around and see if I can. But I don't know if Teespring does that. Or it's called Spring now.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, if we can do a QR code for it, that'd be awesome. I mean, I don't see why not. So, but we can figure that out and share it out with the QR code. And I still need to like do my own like link tree and stuff with everything together. So
Yeah, so far the closest I have is that Facebook page where I have pretty much everything on there, except for the new spring shops that I do. I do not have those links on there yet. 'Cause I haven't been able to do that yet.
Mhm.
But other than that, the Facebook page, I have all the other links. I think I didn't even have Rogue's TikTok on there. But on my videos, because you can set up in the description, you can have like a set of stuff that will go on to like all your videos. I don't think
Mhm.
it goes on to my gaming ones because I do that through my PlayStation. But all my other videos that I post on there, the automatic description has like links to pretty much everything
Mhm.
on my YouTube, so I don't have to add that in every single time.
Yeah. So I got to do that setup eventually here. What's this here? I'm just playing with this. Oh, this is an example of a banner.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind. I was just gonna see. Yeah.
yeah, I got banners on mine, but I haven't used mine in a while. But I have banners all set up on mine.
Have you played any of the Evil Dead yet?
No, I haven't.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played it yet either. It's like I've been watching and stuff, and I just
No, I just because I thought I still had more of the quarry to play. Because way it was showing, I thought I had more,
Mhm.
so I didn't think of anything else to play yet. But
So
now
how'd yours turn out?
it turned out all right. Pretty much, I think all but two people I think died. Um, but anyway, for next, I'm trying to set Thursday as gameplay day. So I gotta think of a new game to play Thursday because I did a poll if the people want me to pick the game or if I want the viewers to pick. And so far, I had the vote I should say is I want you to pick.
Okay. Well, you
So
could pick the Evil Dead.
yeah, I was also thinking of playing this one game called Layers that I haven't played yet. So I'll either play maybe the Evil Dead game or maybe I'll play that Layers game. I don't know. We'll have to decide by Thursday.
So what's Layers? I don't think I've heard of
It's
that
a
one.
horror game. It's on my PlayStation. I think it's kind of like I want to say like a puzzle game. I'm not really 100% sure.
I'll have to look that up and see.
It is a horror game though. But I was leaning. I almost played that one last this past Thursday, but I was like, no, I don't know how long this lasts. I don't want a multiple thing until the poll comes back, so see if people want to pick the game or not. So I just started playing Bandicoot Racing.
Okay. God, I haven't played any Crash Bandicoot in like forever.
Yeah, I got quite a few of the Crash Bandicoot games.
I
Nice.
remember I used to play those. Like, what was the last one I played? I don't think I played the newer one, the In Time or Out of Time or whatever the last one is, but like the original one, I played that all the time. That was a fun one. That and what was it, Spyro?
Yeah, I got Spyro game.
So I would always blow fire at the sheep and chase them around. That was the best part of the whole game, just blowing fire at them. Who do we got on Facebook here? I see we got a Facebook watcher.
As
I don't know if they left a comment or not.
I don't know, I just like the post. So
Oh, okay. Oh, so that might have been you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be me because I got it pulled up so I can watch it in case people don't hit the thing to get their name pop up. I keep it up so I can flip
Gotcha.
back and see who's commenting.
And that was me.
Yeah.
So okay. It's like testing 1, 2, 3. So the Facebook is connected, so we're good.
Yeah.
So, unlike last night, it was like, whoops, my bad. Because I think what I did, like I had changed the date in the Facebook. Hi. Hello. We'll just like type it.
Show you that it's on there.
Hello. Is it?
Oh, I don't have Twitch pulled up though.
Oh, why did it?
I also seen, because I was playing around with my Twitch because I was gonna do something on mine. You can set it to where the videos don't disappear when they're done; they'll stay up. You
Yeah,
just have
they
to
do
play
say that.
around in the settings. Because I noticed you didn't have the videos staying
Well,
up.
because I had deleted a couple because there was no sounds. Oh, you mean these?
Yeah.
From. Oh, maybe they only do it live. I don't know, but I don't have really many people on Twitch anyway, so I don't. Whatever if they pop up and watch it, I guess. Okay, why is it saying an error occurred? Wait a moment, then try again.
For what?
For a comment, like when I had typed. Weird. Oh, and then it does it twice. That's weird. Let's test. I don't know what that was.
I don't know. I don't have. Like I said, I don't have Twitch pulled up.
I wonder why it why it typed as Twitch and the Horror Freak. Oh, I guess because it's the same name. Maybe that's why it.
It just has the Twitch symbol.
Well, there's one with the YouTube symbol and then one with the Twitch symbol, like right after it. So, I'm everywhere. I mean, Facebook, Twitch, and here, whatever I type, it just appears.
Okay, I don't know.
I wonder what's new on Tubi, if there's anything. I just realized, like, when I was going through, there's actually a section that says first time on Tubi.
Oh, gotcha.
And I've never I guess they added that, or else I totally just missed it because, when you scroll down, it says, like, all the sections, horror, comedy, TV.
Oh, yeah, they've had the new
first time on Tubi, they've had that on there? I don't know how I've missed that. Unless I
I think it's, well, I've seen it as like new releases or something. Maybe it's.
Well, no, not new releases. There's actually another one, and it actually says first time on Tubi instead of new release, because they have like a new release, but then it says first time on Tubi, and there's like a whole section of that, and I know they used to like have the numbers on there. I like when they had it numbered all the way across, but then they got rid of that, so it's changed the format a couple of times. It's kind of weird. So I don't know what they're doing with Tubi, but because let's see, they got the featured, recommended channels, comedy, horror. Let's see, sci-fi, fantasy. What was that first time? Oh, they actually got full moon features on there as a section.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, while you look at that, so it looks like on Shudder we have Witchfinder General. It's a Vincent Price movie. Blood on Satan's Claws. That's an older movie. Pumpkinhead, The Wicker Man. It looks like the one that was the original one, not the Nicolas Cage one. I don't know how to pronounce that. Manitowoc.
Oh, excuse me.
The original Fog, Blair Witch 1 and 2, The Unheard, which is a Shudder original, After Blue, Dirty Paradise, Ultra Pulp, Jack Be Nimble, one called Leave, and then they got Holidays. Oh, they got Gretzel and Hansel on here.
Let's say I found the first time here. Got a Babysitter Massacre, Screaming Dead, The Legend of Six Fingers, Victimized, Amityville, No Escape. Let's see, what is that? Night of the Tommyknockers. Oh, it's it says Western horror drama. Night of the Tommyknockers. I don't think that's like a Stephen King. I know like Tommyknockers is Stephen King, but this is probably something totally different. Let's see. Midnight Man is on there. The Bone Setter, the first one, which is a Wild Eye. Let's see.
I don't think I'm a moderator on Twitch, am I? No, I'm not. Somebody trying to scam in the chat on Twitch.
Hi, I want to offer promotion on your channel. Oh. No, that's okay.
I can't get rid of that.
No, I want to get rid of him here. Let's see. Uh, well, dang it. Isn't there a way?
Yeah, let's advertise the scam.
There you go. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. These followers, chats, and bots. Uh, I thought there was a way I can kick them out. I thought, but why isn't it? What was it to click on to ban somebody or whatever? I thought you just.
Maybe their name.
No, it keeps showing. I don't want to show.
If you click on their name, it says follow, whisper, and then there's 3 little dots on the side, and it says block or report.
I don't see the 3 dots.
No, click on their name, not the. Are you on Twitch?
Oh no. Okay, I probably have to do it through Twitch since I can't do it on here. Okay. I was trying to block them from here, but I guess since they didn't leave the comment on here, they left it.
You got to do it on Twitch, and I could block them for me, but I can't block them for you.
Gotcha, because they're on Twitch there. Okay. Figures the only person on Twitch is the stupid. Yeah. Oh well. We'll just ignore them. Whatever. As long as they don't keep popping it up over and over, then that won't be a problem then. Anyway, what was I saying? There is. Let's see. Those aren't horror. The Bridge of Doomed, or just Bridge of Doomed. I'm sorry, not Bridge of Doom. Island of Terror.
I don't remember if I said or not. I think I may have said already, but Knock on the Cabin is on Peacock right now.
Oh, okay.
The new M. Night Shyamalan movie. It wasn't too bad. I didn't really sense a twist in it, though. I could be wrong and missed it, but...
Looks like there's a documentary called Bigfoot, Mothman, and the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Not whatever you said.
Yeah, I just totally said it wrong. Chupacabra. Which means goat sucker. I do know what it means, though.
Yeah.
Tales of the Living Dead. A bunch of other stuff. Forest of Mystery. Followers. Die SMS. The Devil's Door. The Orange Man.
I know Joe Bob's coming back next month. I believe the 21st.
Yeah, I heard.
I gotta look because I'm not 100% sure on that.
Blood Honey, Night of the Axe.
Oh, so the Blood on Satan's Claw, The Witchfinder General, and Pumpkinhead all got released today. On the 3rd, this is all on Shudder. Slumber Party Massacre and Magic. And then on the 6th, the series Slasher gets maybe a new season. It's a Slasher Ripper episode 1 and 2.
Yeah, a new season finally. What's good with those, it doesn't matter if you watch the seasons out of order because they're all their own standalones. So.
And then on the 10th is a movie called Bog. And then on the 14th, we got Kids vs. Aliens. I believe that might be a Shudder original because it's in red. It's either, I want to say it's original. I think that's what it means because the 21st, The Last Drive-In, is coming back, season 5, premiere on Shudder. Since it says premiere on Shudder, I wonder if they're premiering a movie on there. And then on the 25th is the Boulette Brothers. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Halfway to Halloween TV special. That's what's coming in April on Shudder.
Okay. Let's see. We got Saint Nick is on there now. Santa Claus, it's spelled like Claus. Parasense, Dark Revelations. God's Not Here, and not the like Christian movie one. It looks like a graveyard. It looks like zombies or something. So let me make sure
Somebody sent me a message request on Instagram. Are we gonna have another video?
What happened?
I got a message request on Instagram. I was like, "Ooh, are we gonna have another video?"
Or we could mess with them live.
They might speak Spanish, so that might be hard for me to mess with them. I don't know enough Spanish.
Oh,
because they sent hola, so I'm assuming they're a Spanish speaker.
Oh, that's all it said was hola. They didn't say anything else.
Yeah.
Aw,
well,
darn.
usually they don't start with. Well, it depends, but they don't always start off with more than a hi. But
darn, that would have been fun. Could have messed with them.
I'll check into that later and see if.
well, that's weird. As I brought this up, I said I don't think it's the Christian movie because the cover itself, it almost looks like a horror movie. But then it says the first ever faith-based anthology film featuring 4 unique stories about forgiveness, love, hope, and belief, and what you can see. But the cover of it looks like a horror movie. It's so weird. Like, I haven't seen that cover. I think they messed up on Tubi. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and like post it in the Facebook group and just do the picture and be like, doesn't this look like a horror movie? Okay. Got Ghastlies is on there. Edgar Allan Poe. I can't talk today. Edgar Allan Poe. The Oval Portrait. Video Violence Part 2. And Wood Chipper Massacre. And that is all the stuff first time on Tubi. Strippers versus werewolves. Might have to do. Did you ever watch Infestation?
I want to say yes. It sounds familiar.
It's the After the World is. Oh, excuse me. After the world is conquered by giant alien insects, a slacker awakens caught in a web.
Yes.
Okay, so you did see that. That was funny.
Yes, I have definitely seen that. It is funny. It's not like super hilarious, but it is funny.
Yeah. I think it was. Okay, yeah. Ray Weiss was his dad. That's right. I mean, it's not like Tucker and Dale funny, but it's still.
Yeah, it's still funny. It's just not like hilariously funny.
Soul Station. I still haven't watched that. The Train to Busan sequel, the cartoon one. I never did watch that. The Soul Station.
That new Space Jam is on Tubi.
What?
The new Space Jam with LeBron James. It's on Tubi.
Wow, it's so bad it's already on Tubi.
They got the new Mortal Kombat on here.
On Tubi?
Yeah. I clicked recently added is where I'm at. It has the new It chapter 1 and 2.
Okay.
Rampage, Space Jam, Mortal Kombat, a dog that won't stop barking. The Tom and Jerry movie, I thought that was cute.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, the Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx. I've been meaning to watch that one. What? All I heard was vegetables are green.
Vegetables are green. Okay.
Hello, was wondering if you had watched the show called From. I have not watched the show called
I,
From.
I gotta finish it. I watched a couple episodes of it where they're in that town and they can't escape, and once dark hits, like they can't go outside the houses. There's like beings, or it's weird to explain. You have to see it.
Hmm, interesting. And it's on Prime, it says. Interesting. I'll have to check it out.
That'll probably be next on the list.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. Thank you, Jim.
It's like add it to the list of a billion things we need to watch.
Right. Do we have anybody next week?
Not
I
yet.
don't remember. Okay. Okay, so I could watch whatever I want.
Or maybe randomly find someone. Yeah.
Well, if you
I'll let
do,
you
just make sure you don't tell me last minute.
I'll tell you Saturday. What? No, I'm just kidding.
It's amazing. Season 2 starts 2. What? Season 2 starts 2. It's like a mix of Lost and Wayward Pines. I don't understand. It's amazing. Season 2 starts 2. I don't know what that means.
I guess it's about to start soon, I guess.
Maybe. Oh, starts soon. Okay. Yeah, starts soon. You're fine.
Mhm.
I was trying to understand what that meant. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see. I pulled up a list of horror movies that are coming out this year.
So of course, at the top of that list, Evil Dead Rise.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't believe they showed it at Horror Hound Weekend. They had a screening of it for people there. That would have been cool to see.
Some of these are not very new, though, because it has 2 that I've never heard of. Attachment, I believe that's on Shudder. I want to say, I don't know, that looks familiar. It's on somewhere. Then there's one I can't pronounce. The Bone Woman has a word that I can pronounce. It's called The Bone Woman. And it was number 1. And Attachment is number 2. Then it has Megan for number 3. But Megan's been out for a while. It's on streaming now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Infinity Pool.
I still need to watch that. I hear it's pretty good.
It's not streaming yet, so I can't watch it yet, but I've heard it's pretty graphic.
Yeah, I heard it's really.
Sick is on here. It's Peacock Original. I've seen that one. That one's alright. It's got a kind of weird twist at the end, but it's not horrible. The new Scream, The Offering, They Wait in the Dark.
Probably the best horror movie. Jim wants to know what's the best horror movie we've seen lately. Probably the best one was the new Scream. So.
Best one I've seen lately. I haven't really seen a lot of newer stuff. Probably out of the new stuff that I've watched, I would say Megan. I kind of liked Megan a lot.
Yeah, Megan's good. Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah, I would say that out of the new stuff that I've watched. So I also watched Knock at the Cabin, but that wasn't as good. Oh, I forgot what tab I was on. Where was I? Oh, I was on this one. They Wait in the Dark is rated 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so. Synopsis is Amy, a young woman, is on the run with her young son Adrian from her abusive ex-girlfriend. When the past, I gotta click more, and then it disappears. But Critics rated 100%. Audience rates it 63%. So there's that. But the synopsis went away when I clicked on it, so I don't know the rest of that. Murder Anyone. Number 9. Swallowed. The Outwaters.
That was weird.
Skidamarink. I don't know if I want to watch that. I've heard so much. It's on Shudder right now.
What is Skidamarink?
Yeah. Because whatever, it's like 50%. Like, some people's like it's stupid boring, and some people say it's like really creepy. But it's basically like a bunch of random, like almost like surveillance videos. The way I've been explained it, anyway, it's a bunch of like random like surveillance videos of these kids trapped in a house. I don't know. I gotta watch it to see what it's like, but that's just what I've heard.
Yes, I am a fan of the Terrifier series. Art the Clown is sadistic, Jim says. Yeah, if you want to go back to some of our past shows, we have had David Howard Thornton on and Jenna Canal as well. So
And somebody else too.
From Terry. Oh yeah, Casey. Casey Hartnett, the one the bedroom scene
from number 2.
From number 2, yes. The 5-minute death scene.
This Mean-Spirited movie looks kind of funny. Has a picture of a guy like holding a video camera up to himself, like posing, and these hands are like coming out of something. I can't really tell by this picture. It looks kind of like a funny movie, but it's called Mean-Spirited. Knock at the Cabin. She Came from the Woods. There's Something Wrong with the Children. That looks kind of interesting, but I don't think it's streaming anywhere yet. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Hunt Her, Kill Her. Blood. We Have a Ghost. That looks kind of funny too. It looks like it's Netflix movie. That is funny. I realized what it was after the fact. I was like, that looks kind of funny.
Did you watch it yet? Or
that has the dude that's Falcon in it, and that has the dude from Stranger Things.
Yeah, Harbor. Jim said he'll never eat mashed potatoes again. There's nothing wrong with that. I like taters.
That's about. There was a couple on there that I couldn't pronounce at the end, but that was about it. But yeah, the Terrifier movies are great.
I can't wait for the 3rd and 4th. He wants to do 4 of them, so we'll see. But I think he even said like the 3rd one would be even longer than the 2nd one. Time wise, it's like that was long. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it went by pretty quick.
Right? Yeah, it did. Yeah, Art the Clown is absolutely sadistic. And you wouldn't believe, like, the guy who plays him is just as nice and funny. Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a chance to go back and watch the David Howard Thornton interview, it was before Terrifier 2 came out. So at the time that we didn't say much about it because, of course, it wasn't out yet. But he was still fun to talk to.
Yeah, and he's probably been too busy going through cons promoting number 2 lately to be able to come on lately.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. We want to see them busy.
Yes.
It shows that you can make a great movie without a huge budget. That is correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can make a great movie. That's why, like Terrifier, there's the movie, one of my favorites I talk about all the time. I think it's great. The bad CGI sharks. They had a smaller budget than Terrifier, but they made a hilarious film. I don't know what she's barking at. She's out on the front porch barking at something. Um,
She heard us talking about Art the Clown. Art where?
yeah, she's gonna go attack it. She thinks she's brave. 25 pounds and nothing.
Well, it's worse. Like the little Chihuahuas, they think they're all that, and they're even smaller.
Small dogs, though, I worked grooming for a short time, about a year, and I was only bit by one large dog. The rest were small dogs. And believe it or not, the only large dog that bit me was a husky. And it bit me bad. Did you hear that? Aw.
What? And that,
Rogue, I was talking about the only large dog that bit me, and then I said a husky, and you, aw. Do you guys prefer new horror or old school? It depends on the movie,
Mhm.
really, but I would say both, as long as they're not like super CGI ridden that you could tell.
Yeah.
But if they're gonna do the super CGI ridden, at least make it a stupid movie so it's funny, like Sharknado. But then it's understandable it's CGI ridden,
Yeah.
because it's made to be ridiculous.
Like, I haven't done a review on it yet, but I watched the Shingles. It finally came that Steve Rudinsky did that we had with the gnome that shits cocaine and. But yeah, it has to do something to make it go to the bathroom, and the girl's a total ditz, oblivious to what's going on. But and then there's the alien one, and then Steve has this one part where he's like on stage at a comedy club, and he's like telling these really bad jokes, and he's like, he's like all sweating, and I don't want to really spoil it, but it's hilarious though. So I'm pretty sure you can still order it. Shingles the movie, and then they're available now, and they're shipping out, and I got the Blu-ray of it, but there was a point. Oh, the first story, there was like these zombies, and he's fighting them, and there was some CGI blood when he was hitting them in the head, and I'm like, oh, come on. But then it went to practical effects right after with some insides being pulled out, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I wonder why they did like they did a little bit of CGI and then a little bit of practical. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, but I guess
Maybe the practical either didn't work right, or maybe it didn't show up, or maybe something happened where they had to like they wasn't able to redo it, so they just like threw it into CGI.
I guess
Maybe, I don't know.
But
That
I
would
mean,
be
it was still a good movie though. It was funny, and it makes fun of itself too, with the people talking like they're like supposed to be teenagers, and they look old anyway. They're like, we are too old for scouts, and they're each telling a story of something that happened to them. And what was it? The dummy one was put your arm up my ass, or put your arm up my butt, or something like that.
What's the worst horror movie you've ever seen? I would agree with that one. That one and Hereditary are the ones I do.
I don't even think I finished Hereditary.
I don't know if they would be the worst I've ever seen, but I do dislike those quite a bit. Obviously, the Peanut Gallery agrees as well.
Like the best part in Hereditary was when she loses her head, and that's it.
Yeah, after that it just like goes downhill. I mean, it's okay until that part, and then after that it's just like whatever.
Like I said, I don't even think I finished it, or else I fell asleep at the end, because I don't even really remember much of it after. I was just bored with it.
I'm gonna grab a hoodie. I'm a little cold. I will be right back.
Cold. What other was bad horror movies that I've seen? Well, I know I'll never watch a Siberian film again. That's horrible in many ways, disturbing, and yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not, but my advice is don't. Like people said to me, don't watch it. I'm like, it's not that bad. It really is that bad. So I'm never watching that again. It's you can only watch one time, and you shouldn't even watch one time. Let's see. So let's see. Huge Halloween. Yeah. Halloween Ends. It was interesting. I know some people like hated it. I mean, I thought it was all right. I mean, it sort of like went through the Halloween Kills and like saying how evil transcends, and so like having. Well, I'm sure everybody in here probably already seen it, so know that it's like sort of going through the one guy and which is funny. I was joking around though how like Michael was hiding in the sewers. I'm like, was he like Pennywise the clown? Is he going to run into it in the sewer? Like that was kind of weird. And but speaking of Halloween Ends, I mentioned it earlier, but since you're in here, you probably didn't hear. Mr. Bones is at like 910 subscribers, and he's doing a contest. Hobbs posted it on his video to help him out reach his 1,000. There's a Halloween Ends digital copy. You can just leave a comment on his page, and I believe they said at the end of the month they're going to do like the wheel, and you can win a 4K digital copy of Halloween Ends. Since you brought that up, so
cool. Halloween Ends is okay. I kind of like Halloween Kills a little bit better. Out of the new trilogy, Halloween Kills is my favorite. Mm-hmm. Even though they have the ridiculous scene with the lady with the iron, and they do say Halloween dies tonight, or evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
I don't know why I was thinking Halloween. It's ridiculously too much in that movie. I still like that movie.
Evil dies tonight. No, it really doesn't.
I do like how they sprinkle a little bit of Halloween 3 throughout all the new trilogy. Just like with the mask. I thought they was going to do a little bit more with Ends, but they didn't. But still cool that they include it.
Yeah.
It's at least included. And they get the front door open, so like all the air coming in through the front porch. It's getting cold in here. I had to find my hoodie. I don't know where my horror hoodie is. I think I got it packed up somewhere. So I'm neon right now. Have you ever seen Phantasm? Yes, Phantasm. It's great.
Yes.
Love the tall man.
That was fun. I met him a couple of times, and in Atlanta, like when we were staying up to like 3 a.m, he went to bed like at 8 o'clock. The next day, it was funny.
He's an old man. What do you expect?
Exactly.
Oh, he was an old man.
Yeah. It was just funny though how we're all up and he's saying we're like good night. He was a nice guy, but
yeah.
Got a picture with him and Kane Hodder, and it's funny because the former friend or roommate and friend who he passed away, but when we were roommates, and he goes, "Man, you got a picture being choked by Jason while the tall man is looking over at you." I'm like, "Yeah."
I got choked by Gunnar Hansen and Kane Hodder at the same con.
You little choke whore. But Kane Hill really
Gunnar did too.
Oh, he really strangled.
He did too. Kane put more pressure on it, but Gunnar, he put. Unfortunately, he's gone now. But yeah, he put some pressure behind it as well.
Well, like Kane, he was just like, I'm just gonna pretend like okay, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah, it was cool. And let's see what else. Yeah, I need another convention. I'm going through con withdrawals.
I have been to one in several years. I miss going.
It's like it's only been months, but it feels like years.
Oh, it's been several years, at least 5. Because I don't remember what year we went to the last one. I'd say maybe 6 or 7 years since I've been to one. Because I know we've lived in Wisconsin for 5, and I haven't been to one since we lived up here.
You're long overdue.
Yeah, well, let's see if I can handle walking around one.
Yeah. Well, they even have the carts too. You can ride around in if need be.
Yeah, they get after me because I don't use them at the grocery store, but I always feel bad that somebody else would need it more than me, so I don't do it. Because I only have so many of those things.
What's funny is when I went to, I think it was an FX show, but if you look up on YouTube, Nathan Fillion on like a rider, I was actually at that convention. I was standing right there next to the woman who, Nathan Fillion on scooter. And it's on YouTube too. He was just joking around and to the woman, and she goes, "You really want to ride it?" He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah." He's going around, and he's like, he's riding her scooter around. It was so funny.
Who have you been starstruck by the most? I will say Bruce Campbell. My first con, I saw Bruce Campbell, and we went and did the photo op thing. We didn't go to the table. We just went in to get our photos taken with him, and we had to leave for the next people to come in. But I couldn't say anything. It was like as soon as we walked in, I couldn't say anything, but I had a shirt on that had a chainsaw and a boomstick, obviously. And I don't think it said anything. I think it just had the chainsaw and the boomstick at a crisscross. Oh, it said groovy on it. I take that back. It did say groovy on it. He pointed at me and said groovy as we was coming around the corner. And I couldn't say anything. And then after the picture was taken, I was able to sputter out "You're awesome" as we was leaving. But yeah, that was probably the best time I've ever been starstruck by anybody, because I couldn't talk.
I can't really think of any. I mean, I've met so many people that I just used to it. Really, I mean, I'm trying to think if there was anyone that really I was like,
The only other one I could think of was Brad Drondorf, because we was told at the con thing, like in the introduction thing, that because we were staying in the same hotel that the guests were, or the like celebrities were. So they said if you run into them outside of the con area, just to kind of leave them alone. So we were walking down the hallway. Brad Dondorf's coming this way, and I was like tapping on my husband's like, "There's Chucky. There's Chucky. There's Chucky." And then you could tell he could tell that he recognized him, and so he was like expecting to stop and say hi. You could kind of tell it, but we just kept walking, and because
just ignored him like
but he didn't like fully stop, but you could tell that he was like expecting to be stopped, but I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, they said to leave him alone, so we just kept walking.
That's the first time I've never heard a con say like just ignore him. That's the first I've ever heard.
Well, they didn't say ignore him, but they just like, basically.
I mean, not ignore him, but like this, yeah.
Yeah, if they're outside of like this area, to just kind of leave them be that way, maybe so they're not pestered all the time. But yeah, they said that, so we seen him, and it was just like, I wanted to talk to him so bad, and you could tell that he was expecting it, but I was just like, I felt bad because the con had just told, all of us to leave him alone. So I was like, there was also filming one of the episodes of Chicago PD, I believe, in the building. So that was kind of cool. We're seeing a little bit of that going on.
Okay.
The main dude's like super tall. I don't know what his name is. We didn't stop and hang out.
I hate to say it, but I really can't remember anyone that was starstruck with, because I'm usually just striking up conversations. And my first convention, was Vulcan when that was still around, and I was 14. I met James Marsters, who played Spike on Buffy, and that was before he got really big and started having like police escorts and all that, and women busting down his hotel door and all that. And then I like worked the conventions, and so they got to know me. And I mean, no one as of yet that I've really freaked out around. I can't think. I mean, I don't know.
My first one I ever met, it wasn't at a con. It was actually at my local mall. Fabio came there. we had some wrestlers show up too, but I don't remember who they were because I didn't. I remember being there when they were there, and we walked past the table, but we didn't stop.
I'm so mad at a coworker. When I worked at Suncoast, there used to be Sam Goody and Suncoast, the video store. I worked at Suncoast, the movie portion, and I was coming back from lunch, and I had walked behind him, and I heard Matt say ID, and then he was like, "Never mind," and I was like, "Why would you ask for ID and then say never mind?" And I kept going, and after I just started eating, he comes back. He goes, dude, you know who just came in here? I go, what? He goes, that was Chris Tucker. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you didn't let me say, like, you didn't just, I would have said something like, at least say hi, thanks for coming in. I hope you found everything okay. As like, I could have met Chris Tucker. I walked right by him. I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't recognize him from behind. I was just
right.
Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention to the customer. I did. I just wanted to eat. I didn't think. And he just let me walk right by him, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, that was Chris Tucker." He walks by. I'm like, dude, like you don't tell me that.
Was his hair really that beautiful? What I remember of it, because I think that would have been the 90s. I want to say.
Did you honk at him like a goose?
No,
remember he got no. Remember he got hit in the face on the by the it was either a duck or a goose, but he got hit in the face on a ride.
I went to the bookstore and bought him a chocolate rose. I forget how old I was. I don't think I was that old. Probably early teens.
I'm trying to remember what he was hit by. I've got to look that up. It was either a duck or goose, though.
Yeah, this would probably have been in the 90s. I don't know if I can look that up. Fabio.
Hit by bird. Let's see. Oh, they actually got the video of it, minute 21. The mystery of Fabio's goose incident. Yeah, a goose hit him on the roller coaster in the face when they were going in. A goose hit him in the face. Yeah. Yep. You don't remember hearing about that? It was like smashed into
It just says early 90s. The first thing it says, Fabio calls George Clooney a scumbag. This was posted in 2017. That says, I'll never forget when Fabio came to Pekin Mall. That's my hometown. Back in the early 90s to do some kind of promotion. There were like 1,000 women. Then it just says ... I might click it in a minute and see if anything else says. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. We'll click this. Oh my.
But yeah, like smashed into his face and he was all bloody at his nose.
I figured it was in the 90s, but it just said early 90s, but I don't know what this website is that it brought me to. Like the text on it is like horrible.
What about the roller coaster incident?
But no, about him going to my hometown mall.
Oh, about the mall. Okay.
Yeah.
The Japanese government loved it so much that they registered it with the Japanese Naval Fleet.
That's funny.
And the United States came in.
And then, besides Chris Tucker, Patrick Ewing came in because his wife was from Daytona, so they were in that area. And again, I was eating lunch, and Kathy, she was buzzing the buzzer to get my attention, and I was ignoring it at first, and then I walk out because I'm like, okay, what? Sometimes we mess with each other. And she's like, you want to help someone on the floor? I'm like, what? And she goes, dude, and I look and she goes, it's Patrick Ewing. Oh shit. So I go over there and I was just like, I knew who he was. I was like, oh, welcome to Suncoast. I forget if I said Patrick or Mr. Ewing, or I said, anything I can help you with? And he goes, yeah, I'm looking for, or I shook his hand. And it was like covering like my up to my arm or my wrist, and I was like, anything I can help you find? He's like, yeah, do you have Children of Dune or the new Stargate season? And I was in my head, I was like, not out loud, but in my head I was laughing. I'm like, he's a sci-fi nerd. Big old Patrick Ewing wanting the new Stargate's SG1 season. He's like, yeah, the new Stargate SG season out. It's coming out the next week, but oh my gosh, it was so funny. Like I never would have thought that he'd watch that.
So it's so good. I'm just gonna try to,
What are your top 5 horror movies? Rogue, really? Obviously, it's more than one movie, but I'll say The Evil Dead, everything that has to do with Evil Dead, all of them.
We'll count
combine that
franchises
together.
as one. So,
Yeah, Evil Dead franchise.
yeah.
I
have to add the Terrifier in there now too. 1 and 2 there.
think. What else? I did watch this one movie. I can't really remember the name of it. I think it's called Voodoo Apocalypse. It's freaking hilarious, though. It's one of my stupid movies I watch. I found it at the Dollar Tree. It's freaking hilarious.
Voodoo Apocalypse.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'd have to go look at my movies, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Let me look, see if I'll use my computer. Voodoo. Hope if I could spell voodoo.
Voodoo. You do? Voodoo?
There was Queen Zero, the death site, heavy arms. And
Let's see. I like Scream.
Yes, this is it. Voodoo Apocalypse. It's 2018. It's called action fantasy, but yeah, they had Marachi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Band that was like a hard rock Marachi band. This movie, if you come across it, watch it. If you like stupid movies, it is freaking hilarious.
Voodoo Apocalypse. I'm just gonna randomly see if it's on Tubi.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just had
it up here. Voodoo Apocalypse. It says you can watch it free. It says it's on Tubi. It says it's on Pluto.
Pluto.
And it says you can watch it on Vudu for free. I was mixing Voodoo and Pluto together.
Pluto. There we go. That's the new movie network, Pluto.
But yeah, that movie, I thought it was hilarious. I was having a blast. I was like recording with my phone, like different things and posting it as it went. It was just so ridiculous, but it was meant to be ridiculous.
Right.
But yeah, I had such a great, I don't know if it's really considered a horror movie though. But it was so funny. It's not a movie that a lot of people would probably suggest. But I like the stupid movies like that. Of course, bad CGI sharks. Love that.
Yep, it's on there. Voodoo Apocalypse. It is on Tubi.
Yeah, I found it at the Dollar Tree, and it's, oh my god, it's so funny.
Oh, I've seen that cover before at the Dollar Tree. I remember them standing up with the guns. I recognize that cover. It says action, comedy, fantasy. While avenging his partner's death, a hard-edged LA detective becomes entangled in a strange world of zombies, black magic, and Mexican wrestling.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's several like montages and whatnot. It's so funny.
Montage.
Do you guys have Cody? No, I don't, but he uses something similar.
I don't use Cody anymore. It sucks. Like, it sort of works. I use other stuff. But
yeah, I don't use those. Oh, I can't. I'm so stumped on what else I can even suggest on top horror movies. There's so many to pick from. I know 47 Meters Uncaged is a really good shark movie. You gotta do Uncaged, not the original 47 Meters, because that movie pissed me off. That damn M. Night Shyamalan ending pissed me off. That damn twist is what ruined it. Other than that, it's a great movie. Deep Blue Sea #3 is pretty good.
The second one wasn't that good. First
Yeah,
one,
the second one's horrible. First one's okay. First one's good. Second one's horrible.
Horrible.
Third one's pretty good.
they should have made the third one the second one and got rid of the second one.
Yeah, I'm stumped at what else I can even like say for the other movies. There's just so many to pick from.
Yeah, I can't just pick 5. There's way too many. I love them all.
Yeah. I usually like the stupider movies, so my choices are obviously, unless I don't think that one was a horror movie, but still. Have you guys seen the preview for the new Jaws movie? No.
Is there? With that.
I don't think there's a new Jaws. They're not. They don't want to remake Jaws.
I think he's April fooling you.
Oh, okay. Because I was just about ready to Google that. Because last I knew, they wasn't going to do that.
That's why I just was like, I wanted to let you read it.
I was on another tab when you said that, so I didn't know what you was on about. Oh, what did I close? Uh-oh. Okay. It's on YouTube. Well, can't always believe everything that's on YouTube.
Well, they did on an April Fool's Day. They did a Legend of Zelda movie trailer. Like they did this whole trailer, like it was going to be a movie release, and they did a really good job on it. And it turned out it was just an April Fool's trailer joke. So unless they did like another movie trailer joke for April Fool's Day.
I don't know if this is it or not, but it says Jaws Return from the Deep. Richard Dreyfuss, new 2014 #1 movie trailer concept.
So concept is like
Mooch Entertainment is what it's on. Is what I'm seeing. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. Jaws reboot 2023 teaser trailer concept. Jaws 5 Fisher trailer starring Josh Brolin. Isn't that the one that is called Cruel Jaws or something like that? The Jaws 5. A lot of these say concept.
Yeah, concepts are just like fictional ones.
Fan made.
Yeah.
We'll put it that easier to speak. Yeah, well, it says concept, so that means it's not real. It's fan made, so it's not real. Because last I heard, I think it was Steven Spielberg said he would die before a new Jaws comes out. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
People get fooled by that stuff all the time.
Then they do like fake Spider-Man and Marvel trailers, and they'll just like combine movies to make it look like you can tell it's scenes from different movies that they put together for like a new movie. And
yeah, they purposely fool people, so don't feel bad on that. They do it on purpose.
They just do it for views to get views. That's all it is.
Oh, Tim Hatch must have been watching on Facebook. He put a little star in the chat. I don't know why it didn't pop up in the chat over here, but hi, Tim.
Timmy!
Guess nobody decided to pop in and chat with us.
Or else they were out busy or something. Well, they said they might stop by, so I mean,
Gotcha.
But yeah, we still got some time though. If anybody wants to come in,
that's fine.
Let's see. Oh, I see the star that Tim put up. If you want to come on, Jim, I can send you a link if you want to come on video, or if you'd rather just stay in the chat. It's up to you. But we have it open if anyone wants to come on.
But yeah, there's a GU video for each Gundam. There's a whole Gundam website. I think it's like Gundam.com or something.
Just looking at the new releases on Tubi. Ooh, Office Uprising's on there.
That was
I
good.
bought that. I blind bought that because the dude that I forget who else is in it. And I don't want to click it and have this play, but the guy that plays in Deadpool as the taxi driver,
Yeah, he's in it.
he's in it. There's somebody else in it too, but I can't think of who else it is off the top of my head. But you
If you want, also, like when you come on, if you don't want to do video, we've had someone who just like keeps the video off and does audio. If you want to just talk, that's an option on there.
I have a face. I'm on here, and I obviously have a face suited for radio, so you're good. But yeah, you can shut the camera off if you want, but it's up to you. You can
Yeah, either way, yeah.
You don't have to come on.
Just figure instead of typing, if you wanted to talk and make it easier, but whatever, it's up to you. Is fun. Just figured out offer.
Where was I? I was looking at some. Oh, damn it.
Oh, you were looking at the new.
Yeah, I was looking at. I accidentally closed my tab. I was looking at the new releases on Tubi.
Okay.
But I closed my tab.
Let's go home.
I seen. I don't know if you guys like the Adam Sandler movies, but the Murder Mysteries 2 is on Netflix now. I know the first one was pretty good. Funny wise, anyway.
Oh, they got on, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but I was just scrolling through the horror comedies. They got the Hillbilly Horror Show on there. That was with Cletus. If you get a chance to watch that, it's hilarious. It's let's see, they got volume 1, an hour of bag of bloody fun, hosted by our favorite fun-loving and beer-guzzling hillbilly Bo, Cephas, and their smoking cousin Lulu. Each show is a bloody anthology of short horror films created by talented uprising. I guess it says talented you ... It's cut off, but I'm assuming it's saying talented uprising directors and that, so. No, I haven't watched the Terror Train remakes yet.
No.
On there.
Remakes, plural?
They did a second one. It's like they did a New Year's one or something. Yeah.
Oh, Bloody Hell is on Tubi. I watched that when it was on Shudder. It's quite funny. Oh, it's not super funny, but it's got funny parts in it.
Yeah.
It's a good suggestion to watch. I think I liked it. I'm surprised it's on Tubi already. I wonder if it's still on Shudder.
Tubi's, like, no pun intended, but killing it with horror movies. Like, they got so much on there.
Await further instructions. I believe if this is the movie I think it is, I think that one was pretty good. I don't want to click it and make it play, but if it's the movie I'm thinking is, it's pretty good to watch. Okay, I saved this already.
And speaking of Cruel Jaws is on Tubi.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that one, but I heard it's so bad. I don't know for a fact because I haven't seen it, but I've heard that it's really bad. Midnight Meat Train is on Tubi as well.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Backcountry. That's not too bad.
He only told me like once though. He has
The Sand. That one's pretty good. The Sand kills you.
Yeah, The Sand is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, they got a. You know how they had Not Another Teen Movie? Well, there's something called Not Another Zombie Movie. It says trapped in Siren City during a zombie outbreak, Franklin and Mike team up with other unconventional survivors and battle their way to safety. Comedy, horror, action.
both my grandfathers were very similar.
There's a movie I think we've been meaning to watch. I don't know how to pronounce it. WYRM Wood Apocalypse.
Oh,
I
the
think-
Wormwood or whatever.
Yeah.
Wormwood, yeah.
I didn't think it'd be pronounced Wormwood with a Y on it, but okay.
I think that's how I heard someone say it, or Wimwood. I don't know, but you know how people like spell stuff weird sometimes, or different letters. I could be wrong, but I thought I heard someone say that before, unless they were just saying it wrong.
And if that's the movie I'm thinking of, I believe we saw a trailer for it before it came out, and it looked really good. So we'll have to.
I know there's two of those movies, though, of the one you were just talking about.
I might leave my tab open here so I can check it out before I get off the computer. I just don't want to click it now and start playing it while it's on here. Blackwater, that's a great crocodile movie.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. They got they changed the name on Tubi. The Trailer Park Shark. They're calling it on Tubi. They're calling it Shark Shock.
I didn't even see that one. I'm in the horror section.
I'm under the action horror right now. And it says a voltage generating electric shark terrorizes a trailer park community. And it has the picture of Tara Reid and all, Mr. Belding and all that. So
interesting. Yeah, I just clicked the horror thing from the top here. But I'm on the computer, not the TV or Roku or whatever. So I think they're listed a little bit differently.
You have Roku, right? Yeah, I have Fire Stick.
Well, I'm on I have Roku, but I'm on the computer right now.
I'm wondering if like different devices have different setups or something.
I think they do.
Because like when you find stuff or say something, it seems different.
I click the comedy, see if I find it in there. Cheech and Chong. I seen that they're gonna make it was either not really remake, but basically make a movie like depicting their lives or something to that effect. I also know that Will Ferrell, it's not really announced, but he's making some sort of like documentary road trip movie. Because he came through my hometown and ate at a restaurant there. So, of course, it was on the news for 3 days.
No. That's just 1 day. 3 whole days of Will Ferrell.
Well, because it's a smaller town and whatnot. And I keep an eye on the news there since all my family and friends live there. So I keep an eye on the news. But it was on the news for like 3 days. And just like Chris Kattan just got engaged. That was on the news too. I was like,
oh. We had yeah, I've seen House Shark and Shark Exorcist. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Video Dead. What else is on?
Oh, The Queen's Corgi. I've been meaning to watch that. That's on Tubi. It's a little cartoon movie. It looks cute.
some cheese pizza, or is that Satan poison?
Of course, Zombies 2 was on there.
Oh yeah,
How,
love Zombies.
I mean,
Zombies 1, 2, and Aquarium of the Dead.
Aquarium of the Dead, yeah.
Jesus. Cheese bubbled up. Bubbled up. It looks like it's seen Satan himself. Huh. Well, I'm just finding
There's a comedy movie called Elvis Found Alive, and it has like it's like one of his older pictures of Elvis that was young, but they made it look old.
Right.
How is Stitches in the comedy section and not the, okay, whatever. It wasn't in the horror section, I don't think.
Yeah, well, they have stuff that it's like in action or like action horror or comedy horror. It's weird how they have it split up.
I don't remember. I may have overlooked it, but I didn't notice it in the horror section. But it sure as hell was in the comedy section. Somebody looking for a comedy movie and they see, oh, clown. It's called Stitches. Let's watch this.
I mean, there's some funny moments in it, but
yeah, they're probably the ones that actually break them.
I've seen some of the remake of The Returned, or like the dead people were coming back.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. Titanic 2. How do you make your second movie of that?
Well, it's like the horror movie. They just call it Titanic 2 or something. I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I figured that much. It's an action thriller according to this.
It's an action thriller. Weird.
The house that Jack built, that's pretty good.
Yep.
I just came across that one.
Then the old man that owns the lot, because Scott don't own it. That dude, when Scott asked how much he would sell it for, he said $85,000. Scott's like, it's just a garage underneath the lot. He's like, yeah. And you want it just that way you can land.
And Clown's on here too. I didn't
That's not happening.
see
Yeah,
Clown.
My wife has been instructed
That's
if
a
I
good
die,
one.
not to buy it. It'll sit there and rot before you get it.
Yep. Maybe that's how Ron passed.
What do you think Scott killed him
I
off?
still haven't watched that Shark Side of the Moon, that Tubi original.
He wasn't going to sell off to Scott either.
Yeah, Scott wanted to buy up all the land.
And Ron was like, over my dead body, literally. So hopefully Scott doesn't buy it.
Scott can't afford it now, I don't think. He might, but since Ron is dead, it goes to his.
I got that Lovecraft Country.
They're gonna,
I thought it was a TV series, but is it a
It is
movie?
yeah, it is a TV series, and it got canceled after one season.
I seen it was on Tubi. I was just confused because it doesn't really say it's a series without me clicking on it. So
It is though. It's the one that was.
okay. So it's the one I thought. I thought the people on the picture was the ones from the series.
They got Mosquito Man on there. That was fun.
Mhm.
Cube Zero is on there. The Cubes were good movies.
Yeah. Yeah, my son actually introduced me to that movie because I'd never seen it, and I don't know how he came across it.
Same color and everything.
oh yeah.
Seed People. That's fun.
Mhm.
That was what, 92? Yeah.
Kung Fu titties. Oh, Kung Fu and titties. I didn't see the little ant sign there. Kung Fu.
Just kung fu titties would have been funny. Just titties, just
Kung Fu and titties.
oh, that's funny. Yeah, titties. Hey, they got Trancer 6 on there.
Nice.
I'm sure they got other Trancers. Let's see. Do a search under Trancers. Okay, go over to search. Kung Fu. That's funny.
Mm-hmm. I would not expect that movie, but here we are.
There's a lot of stuff wouldn't expect, but
Mm-hmm. Kung Fu titties, boobies just fighting.
well, it looks like they got all the Trancers on there. We got what is that one? Oh, okay, there's Trancers 1.5. I didn't know there was a 1.5. Time traveling cop Jack Death learns that a powerful assassin has escaped from our maximum security cell to track him down and kill him. So that's 1.5. What is 1? Let's see. A gruff bounty hunter travels back in time to 1980s Los Angeles to stop a twisted criminal who can transform people into zombie-like creatures. Then we got 2, The Return of Jack Death. 3, so 4. Yeah, they're all on there. 5, or well, that's 6. Oh, and 5. There we go. So yeah, all 6 of them are on there, and a 1.5. I didn't even know there was a 1.5 of Trancers.
Vampire's Kiss is on here. Nicolas Cage. Watch that before Renfield comes out. Not like they're connected, but
Nah, not at all.
Let's see how much he puts of that character into the new character. I'd be curious about.
It's like I'll have to compare it now. See him as.
I can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah, it looks good. And they get the Twilight Zone on there, the one with Forrest Whitaker, the TV show.
Mm.
They already got that on Tubi? Wow. There's a movie that just recently came out called, it's not a horror, but Morgan Freeman is in it. It's called The Minute You Wake Up Dead. Wasn't that bad of a movie. It was interesting. Had a little twist to it. Like I sort of thought something in it, but then I was like, what? Hey, that's okay. Put newer movies on Tubi. Make it better than Netflix, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like besides the Netflix like
Right.
originals that are on there, Tubi is like so much better.
I thought you was coming to say something.
No, me know if he's gonna go parties.
Okay.
Where you going? Come on, what is this? Let's go parties.
I just seen something about snow. It doesn't look like it. If we did get any, it's not around. It's staying.
Oh.
It's like tornadoes yesterday, snow today.
Snow-nados.
It was supposed to snow this morning, though. But if it did, it didn't stick. It got really warm yesterday. I made some more designs. I haven't decided if I'm going to put them on my Etsy or onto my Teespring, but I made more designs with that shark.
Which one? The fire shark?
Yeah, I made him different colors. Got some different backgrounds. See, I don't remember how many designs I made, but I do have several. Let's see. I think I was like 5 or 6 designs, but I was able to make him blue, pink, purple, green, have a ice pink or white, yellow. It's taking a minute for these pictures to load up. Blue, I think I said blue already. But yeah, I got some more designs. Some more shark designs will be coming. I don't know if I'm putting them on Etsy or my Teespring yet. I haven't decided. Because it seems like these pictures I make turn out better on Teespring than they did on the Etsy stuff. So I don't know. Do you guys have Distro TV? They have 5 or so channels. I've never heard of Distro TV.
Nah, but I have other ways of finding horror movies though. But I might have to look at that.
I have almost every streaming that there is besides Showtime. But I've never heard of Distro.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
But does it have is it commercial free or is there advertisements in that?
Yeah. Is it paid or is it free? I'm assuming it's free since I've never heard of it.
I think it was when I sort of checked out and I didn't really like it, and so I didn't bother with it. Because I know other ways to watch everything that I want to watch. So. Like with what I use, I've watched Avatar, Way of the Water.
It's free, so it's probably got commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that Avatar was on Vudu, of course, to buy, but I don't know if I really want. I want to wait till it comes to something that I already have to watch it. 'Cause I don't know. I don't really care if I watch it or not.
And I mean, you could wait. I mean, it was good, but it's not like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wasn't super into the first one, so.
And it was so long. I was like,
yeah,
oh
that's
gosh.
another reason.
Which I had already said how I just watched not even half of it. I watched, well, maybe about, did I watch 2 hours before I went to sleep, or maybe like an hour and 40 minutes or something? And I was just like looking at how much more time I had to watch. I was like, no, I can't do this. It just kind of gets drawn out a little bit. Like when you watch it, you'll know what I mean. Like they get kidnapped, something happens, they do that, they're fighting, they're dying. It's just like, okay. It just keeps going back and forth and making it longer. And so.
Yeah, I'll probably wait till it goes somewhere, wherever it decides to land streaming service wise in a month or two. Yeah. Then I'll watch it then. I did watch new Puss in Boots though. I had to watch that the minute it dropped on Peacock. That's such a cute movie. It's so good.
The Wish.
Not just because my man is in it, but it is good.
I was going to say because of Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, well, of course, because of him, but yeah, it is good. They do such a good depiction of like panic attacks and stuff in it. It's really good. But yeah, I had to watch it because my man was in it.
Of course, we know that.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Let's see. What else? Oh boy. Let's see. Anything else good on there? Oh, Jack Brooks Monster Slayer. That was interesting. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I have that on DVD. It's pretty funny. It's not one of the top funny movies, but it's funny.
Again, it like has its moments.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Feast. I came across Feast as I was going through.
Yeah, I put on here several polls on my channel because I'm trying to set up a schedule and see what people want on there. So I'm trying for Thursday for gameplay. Then it's like 50-50 votes for reviews coming back. So I'm still iffy on that. And I might get back into horror news. If I do that, I'm going to do that again on Friday. That way I could collect through the week. Because sometimes you can't make a long enough video. So I'm trying to set myself up to a schedule. But keeping up with everything that I'm running is hard.
Trying to see what else might be good on here. See some good non-horror movies that are on here. Oh. Ken. Wonder if that's any good. I had a coworker that wanted to buy this movie. It was in the $5 bin. It's called Ken. It's a sci-fi adventure action. It says, after using a mysterious weapon to protect his family, a young man goes on the run with his older brother, hoping to evade otherworldly soldiers. Might be good. What? I can't. See, there's a movie called Blood-Sucking Redneck Vampires. A sexy vampire and her familiar hide out from a vampire hunter in the small town of Backwash as it's gearing up for the annual Trip Days Festival.
I have a movie that I found at Dollar Tree called Chinese Speaking Vampires. Like, once they become vampires, they immediately just start speaking Spanish. Or not Spanish,
Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese vampires speaking Spanish. That would be funny. Chinese vampires speaking Spanish.
Yeah, I seen somewhere. I remember my son picking out a few discrepancies on the case. It was like 5 different like international things put together. It was quite funny, but I don't remember what it was now.
Paranormal Activity. I remember that. Ghoulies 3. Roadhead. On a road trip in the Mojave Desert, the strained friendships of 3 young people are put to the test when they happen across a dangerous cult. Follow the Dead, Blood-Sucking Bastards.
Some of the names, I love some of the names that they come up with.
Dracula Dead and Loving It. I haven't watched that.
Oh, yes.
I haven't watched that forever.
Man.
When they're talking about how vampires never give up, and he comes back and says, I forget what the whole bit was, and he's like, that man never gives up. Never gives up.
I seen somewhere that they was going to remake. I believe it was Naked Gun. It
Yeah,
was
I
one
heard
of
there
the
was-
Leslie
yeah.
Nielsen movies, but they was going to have Liam Neeson play Leslie Nielsen's character.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't.
That's kind
know
of
if he could-
weird. It's like from Taken to Naked Gun and a Half.
Yeah, I don't know if he could pull off the comedy.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
good-
know.
Like he's good at the action movies, but that's
Yeah.
weird. Like I'm like Liam Neeson. He's always like so serious.
I know. That's what I was saying. He's so serious. I don't know if he could pull off the comedy like Leslie Nielsen could.
It's like I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you. But I mean, as a comedy, I'm like, I guess maybe he is funny if they cast him. I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't know. Has he ever been in a comedy movie?
I've never seen him in a comedy. I don't think. Who knows? Maybe he'll pull it off and surprise us. I mean, there's been people that I've never expected to do comedy or opposite. And
Yeah, that's true.
so.
Liam Nielsen comedy movies. Let's go.
I don't think he's been in a comedy movie. I can't think of it.
It says Cold Pursuit was a comedy. I don't think that was a comedy, but whatever. Oh, he was in A-Team, the remake of A-Team.
That wasn't really a comedy.
True. It's probably the closest comedies you're going to get, though.
Yeah.
Said he was in Daddy's Home 2, but I don't remember him in that. Says he was in Anchorman 2, but I don't remember him in that one either.
I think wasn't he in the background when they were having it like at the zoo and they were like arguing back and forth all the different newsmen or whatever. I think
I haven't seen it in so long. I don't.
There was like the news teams and they were like, I forget what it was. They were like about to fight or battle or they met somewhere and they were arguing. And I can't remember the whole deal, but there was like groups of different news station channels in the background. And I think he might have been like one of the reporters at one of the news stations.
It says Ted 2 and Million Ways to Die in the West. And he was also in MIB International.
Yeah, he was. But I mean, they weren't really.
I don't remember him in any of those movies. I really don't.
I remember him in A Million Ways to Die in the West now. Yeah. But I mean, they weren't like, I mean, they were funny movies, but he wasn't like
a funny character.
Yeah. or if he was supposed to, he wasn't that funny because I don't remember him being funny.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to see if that ends up coming to be. Hopefully he proves us wrong.
So we'll find out.
Yeah, I just don't know if he could pull off Leslie Nielsen.
So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be getting ready for bed. Got to get up early again. What else? Anything else going on? I think you already did all your links and mentioned what you were.
Yeah, I posted as many links as I could think of into the chat. But yeah, so links to both merch stores, mine and the one for this channel. Spotify link, my Etsy link, my YouTube link. I put my TikTok on there. My Facebook page, if you want to keep up to date with everything. I do try to keep up on that. I'm not very good right now since I don't have any followers, but I do try. Post everything on there, what I'm doing. I think that's all the links I put in chat that I remember.
All right.
But yeah, I guess you'll have to go to your little community group. Like, what the hell? Y'all supposed to come.
Like, and I thought Chad was going to come in tonight too. Chad Whitmore.
Maybe he meant just in chat. I don't know.
No. Oh well, whatever. Well, they said they might stop by. They didn't say 100%. Like,
yeah,
we'll be there.
I'm not a part of the community groups. I could say what I want.
Yeah. But no, I'll be like, I put the link in there for you. I guess he got busy. Oh well, that's all right.
It's fine.
So
we're fine. I'm just teasing. So
it's fun to mess with. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It doesn't matter. So, but yeah, it's like we do stuff on the weekend. Like, I mean, it's a busy day. People do stuff on weekends, so it's it is what it is, but it's fun. So I'm sure, watch the replay, whatever, or listen to it on all of the Apple, Spotify, anywhere you can listen to that. So, but it's about time for me to go to bed. So,
Yeah, I gotta make my dinner and visit for a while because it's the last night the kids are going to be here before they go home.
So, at least you're an hour behind me. You got that extra hour. So,
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll figure out what doing Saturday. I'll let you know, and I won't let you know last minute, of course, but we'll have time to prep. So, and if you think of anything you want to do, let me know, and we'll set a theme if necessary. So, all right.
All right.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.